Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, where we are making our way to Port Isolde, fighting all these munchkins on the way. Okay, jolly good. What is this? A goblin coin, okay. Interesting. Yeah, so basically the presence of these fallen here, these fallen enemies, that is a bit disconcerting. But besides that, you know, I think things are going well. Okay, here we go. Black shields.
More of my mother's men.
Oh. Actual stab in the back, huh? Okay, should we take down the dragon?
This one. Get him.
I gotta say, I'm liking the upgrade that we did to the fire sword, flaming sword. I think that was a good investment.
Get him. Over here.
I'm just doing so much damage with it. I love it.
But at least we won.
Love it. Okay. Now. Around here. Okay.
All right. This one. Get him.
Okay, good. Now we cross the bridge.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Yep.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Do we have anything about these guys and their oaths? Nothing, but the 7 high houses. The highest noble houses of Old Rosario, of which House Rosfield is the first and foremost. Interesting. They have their roots in the ruling dynasties of the small independent nations that were united upon the founding of the duchy. The houses had a prominent voice in ducal politics, but this was silenced when the region fell to the empire and Empress Annabella took Rosaria's reigns. Okay, that doesn't really tell us, anything.
On these,
I mean, it's informative.
Our swords we swear.
Say that again.
And it doesn't tell us why these guys are absolutely butchering this oath.
Over here. It's over.
Okay, you guys know how it is. You take down the mage first, and then you can have fun with anyone else.
Get him!
It's not a good day for these guys, is it?
Over here!
Okay.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
What?
They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Hang on. That's a new one. All dear, right? No. Hang on. The bearers. Well, we've been freeing bearers throughout. But I'm not sure what Old Deal is.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Okay, is he basically saying that there's like a Megadeth boss fight in there or something? Well, we better prepare for it just in case. Let's go.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
What the hell?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
I mean, how messed up is that? But I mean, I suppose that's... like, as harsh as it sounds, we really shouldn't be surprised. I mean, we know what we're dealing with here. We've seen what this woman is capable of. and we kind of know that, you know, this is how she operates.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Hey, can we chocobo it? Come on, buddy.
I can walk from here.
Ugh. Okay, that was worth it. Hey, buddy.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Yeah, you want to avoid that place.
I did, Mummy! I could hear him shouting from down the road.
What is this? In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
You nothing.
Okay. Nice little obelisk.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
So we don't want to be going that way. We want to be going
How am I to say?
this way.
Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Okay, so the game doesn't want us to... Does it want us to chocobo it? No, doesn't want us to... I mean, maybe it does. Let's try.
Yeah!
I mean, we're probably not supposed to, but you know. We shall see. So this is the Silken Strand.
Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I am actually curious to see what is the motivation behind Clive's mother. Because, I mean, like I said before, there's not
That's
caring
the
about
gate.
something.
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Yeah, there's not caring about something, and then there's actively, like, disliking. Going out of your way to persecute something. And she clearly has that MO about her. And it's quite odd.
Let us pass! My children are
Like, I mean, just why should she care?
mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, they're enough for everything!
And the generous bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your stall!
Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Maybe that boat or the dock that we just noticed?
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. And Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
That means it's not abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Maybe. Alright, let's check this place out. Okay, so what do we suspect is here? The options are... hang on, so we are... Oh, yeah, so just...
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Yeah, the options are undead, black shields, random super tough monster, boss, or abomination of some kind.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves
Or
out.
ruffians. Oh man, come on, we shouldn't be fighting.
Or not.
Over here! Get him! Get him!
Okay, not wasting any time with you, small fry.
It's over!
Enemies bested, of course. Come on, of course.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
No. Is that...
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Wade!
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Wade's alive! Oh my days. This is good.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Oh, it's good to see old Wade again.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Indeed. Okay, let's see. Magical Ashen. Hey, buddy. We haven't pet the dog in a while, have we? Hey, you Torgal.
I feel good, boy.
Yeah, you are a good boy. Anyone? Quartermaster?
I suppose we owe you our thanks. At least you're not dead. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
Yeah, don't worry about it, buddy. We gotta keep our eyes on the prize. Remember who the real enemy is. Quartermaster?
You are welcome to
God damn, they
what
love
we
that
have
Gaia
managed to
blades, don't they?
salvage.
Desert Rose. Crafting material, okay. Interesting. Let's get a few of them.
Of course.
Don't know how relevant they're gonna be. And
As
of
you
course,
wish,
one more
my
potion.
lord. It has been an honor.
I just want to check our stuff out quickly. Interesting. So we're not. Why haven't we healed? Why have we not healed? I don't like that. Okay, let's go on. Let's use the high potion. We're here by the shop anyway.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. As you wish,
Okay,
my lord.
elixirs. No,
May
we are
the
not at
blessing of the
the point in the
crystals
game where we
go
need
with you.
elixirs. Alright, I think we're good. So Wade, let's go.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements. who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Okay, black or white. Let's go. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay, so are you saying... So who's going to stay behind? Is Torgal going to stay behind then? I'm guessing Torgal's going to stay behind. Right? No, he's coming as well.
We'll keep them from the bridge.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Oh.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I kind of like Wade's unit, like his whole squad and what they're doing. Like they're purpose-built for taking on these, the Black Shields.
Look at me sideways.
And I'm wondering if we can repurpose their skills after this for a more
There they are.
save the world kind of end.
On your command, my lord.
Okay, here we go. Yoo-hoo!
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution
I gotta say,
ends here.
I don't like the
On
tone
these our swords we swear.
this guy had. With respect to how he referred to our dear dog. I don't think that was cricket. It's just not right. Manners.
This one.
Oh, good parry.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Get him! Too slow. Over here!
Okay, good stuff.
Over here! This one. Nice try. This one.
More dragons.
Okay, let's go.
Aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
It's over. Glad you're here.
Okay, the dragon's down.
Over here! Go!
Okay, good run. Oh, a dragoon.
A noble stand,
Knight of the Lasting Dark.
albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh, these knights are so cool. Oh.
Get him!
Whoa. Ow. Tried to dodge. God damn it.
This one. This one.
Come on. There we go. Let's go. Okay, that was a good haul, I'd say.
Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
So how's this gonna work? The other's gonna... God damn it. But maybe we should take down these guys first, right? There we go. So now everyone can all together. There it is. Let's go.
It's over.
There we are. There we are. Oh, I gotta say, those dragoons are so cool.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Aww. Wade's come so far. Like, he was basically a greenhorn when we first meet him. And then he survived the events at the Phoenix Gate, and now look at him. Friggin' rebel leader, Robin Hood.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Seal obtained. Burnt blade.
I shall
We've been getting a few of these, haven't we?
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
Yeah.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Port Isolde.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
What?
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Hang on, I gotta see this. What is this? I don't. It doesn't say. Okay.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favour to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Why is Jill looking so, apprehensive?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Curious, so, is this then the prompt for us to be going into Jill's storyline? Okay, it wants us to be going back to the hideaway, what? Here be monsters.
the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom, but Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Okay. Well, guys, we'll take a quick break here. When we get back, we'll go speak with Vivian. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.